And we're back in Disco Elysium. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining me. I know there's a few people waiting for this episode. A lot of things happening, a lot of cool stuff we discovered. And oh my word, this game is just blowing my mind. There's so many things happening. Now, we left off last time just after entering the church, the abandoned church, and there's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. But before we do any of that, we have so many things that we discovered and figured out, learned. Oh, it's crazy. Now, we got a couple of items like this, the ruffled grouse taxidermy. Now, ruffed, sorry, the ruffed grouse taxidermy. So this we want to give to God. Maybe he'll hate us a little bit less. There's a postcard, Coal City 08. And a banged up fuel canister, which came from our car. I still can't believe we're the one who... Harry was the one who drove over the canal and smashed his car into the ocean. Oh, that was awful. Then, interesting, there's tape that we can inspect. And then we also have our badge that we can finally inspect. Yeah, interesting. So it said that he used a very old photo on his card, and you can clearly see that. No sideburns, but the expression is still there. That's crazy. Let's interact with it.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Okay, cool. So we have gone pretty much through all of this. That's fine. Let's interact with the tape.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand.
Okay, cool. So our room at the... what's it called? The Whirling?
But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
Oh, wow. Is this the sad song that we need for the karaoke?
A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Yes, I know he has a tape player, actually. Okay, cool. We've got chewing gum wrapper. There's some things here we didn't interact with. I forgot. The map we did interact with, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay. Apricot chewing gum wrapper.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
Interesting. Looks like we did go through these. Okay, so I'm gonna rehash what we've already done.
The ham sandwich looks fresh and nutritious in your hand.
Throw the sandwich on the ground. Oh, imagine coaxing poor what's his name? The old man. Imagine coaxing him out of his sandwich just to throw it on the ground. That is awful. Get a cell to talk about her associates. Okay, maybe she'll open up later after you help them set up the nightclub. Help ravers start a nightclub. Look into the spookers in the church. Alright. Now, the church is definitely going to be interesting. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. Ooh. This figure was added later. It's not part of the original church. Okay. What do we have here? More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Ooh. What's this? Bark beetles. No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Okay. blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio's frequencies? Interesting. Huh. What's this? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. Interesting. A portable Harman Wowshi tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Huh. What is going on here? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. What is going on in this church?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
A radio computer.
Mainframe. A radio computer.
And it's turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
Yeah, but what's it?
I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Ah. I mean, sure, I get it could be dangerous, but what is going on? I mean, it might not be relevant to the murder case, but what is it doing here? Wait, let me just investigate it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open.
Huh.
The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Okay, we're not going to press play or print. That seems questionable. Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Okay.
This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Okay.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound? It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
No, it is just a computer.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon, Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Is this the personal log? Fortress accident on St. Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Ah, interesting. So we're talking to a person here. Fortress accident. Sounds familiar. Yes.
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Okay. Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through her catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's what the catalog says. Okay.
That's not bad.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game? That's weird.
Any other questions?
You hear her ask when the connection finally improves. What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean that glowing thing with the tape on it that said log February to March.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
Yes?
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Okay. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, I'm finished with this call. Okay. That's interesting.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a whirl of
The
static.
machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Interesting. What is going on? We should probably... How do we get there? Oh, there we go. Spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Ooh. When I was editing, I actually saw something that I missed outside. So I want to quickly grab that too while I'm here. Buddy, hurry please. Ooh. +1 empathy. Mesk bangers, red brogues. Rogues. I don't know how to pronounce these things. I've never played a game that made me struggle so much with pronunciation. It's weird. That's not because it's English words. It's just strange words. Mostly from different languages. Cracked pane of glass. Colorful. Okay. Frost has drawn flowers on the grass, obscuring the view. What's this? Mesh banger, silk scarf. +1 pain threshold. Okay. Interesting.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore.
Wow.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums.
Huh.
It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual.
Yeah. Detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. That's interesting.
You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total.
That's cool. Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
What? What is going on?
It's unnerving.
What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
He can't even hear me.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
So it's the church's acoustics that's doing that. Well, holy crap.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Yeah.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe they wanted to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
Weird, though.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Oof. I mean, it cannot be retried. What if I don't want to know what's up there?
The darkness. They've enveloped you, as in a cocoon. You cannot move anymore.
Wow, okay. But this is a red check. I can't retry it. That sucks. Yeah. Now what?
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. The sense of a great height.
Oh, try to make out something.
There's
Anything.
nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
He follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is you are seeing. Blink. Ooh,
You
hello.
see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Tiago.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
What?
The crab man.
Yeah. Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Who says I'm scared?
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
Right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottom.
Okay.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
So he's a druggie.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Oh, hell no, run away. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem and it's been getting out of hand lately, but I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. I mean, again, none of these answers fit. Because, yes, I have a problem. It's been getting out of hand lately, but I haven't drank in 3 days.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Oh, I'm very in touch with my with my suffering. Great, more patronizing. So original. How do you know what I'm feeling? I'm actually here on behalf of some young people looking to establish a nightclub.
I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look at the damage Albino was doing to my mind and my spirit.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
All right, Kim. I know I've got a problem, but hey, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Adjust your tie. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. Oh, for crying out loud. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
No, he's obviously a religious nutcase.
'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Yeah, clearly. Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Why do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. anyway.
Anymore, though.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Yeah. So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
So weird.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Okay.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
The
Okay.
eater is Grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church? And it's you, however the heck he pronounced that word. Again, what is with this game and the pronunciation?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Okay. And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
Clearly. So you've got nothing else to tell me. How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
He shrugs.
Or search through her radio computer.
Or that. Have you by any chance heard the Vegeta say the password to a radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
What is with the drawn out S's, my guy? Doing a survey of passwords and passcodes, identifying regional trends. In the interest of public safety, of course. Just tell me what's the password. Yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation in Martinez. Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information. I mean, let's go with drama.
Don't sweat it, vato. The
No.
password is afterlife death.
Wow, okay.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Yeah, pretty much. Guess you must be the crab,
Never
man.
known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
Fair, it's really more like a spider.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Oh, so it's his work. Wait, did you also carve all those sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands.
Okay.
Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
Right.
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
See what you've done there? It's as if these figures are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother herself. Grab your chin, you've got some nice curves going on there. Squint your eyes, these seem a tad derivative. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half finished. Yeah, I see what you've done there. It's as if these figures are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother herself.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and wood carver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Shake your head. So many people losing their memory, a certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's still like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it. Sounds convenient. Huh. I don't think he's talking about losing memories. It's just that he doesn't really think about it much anymore. Sounds convenient.
Convenience has got nothing to do with what goes on up there.
Right.
There's a profound longing in that gaze, like he wants to be one with whatever is up there, shrouded in darkness.
Okay.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
Wow. My name's Harry Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter. Oh, that is so vain. I don't do names either. Names are out. I don't care what mine is. My name's Harry. Extend your hand for a greeting.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He ignores your hand. His limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Right.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'd be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted.
Huh.
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
Sounds like he's describing the Night Mother from the Elder Scrolls. What'll happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
Okay.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Do I want to push this direction? Are these yours? Show him the scarf and shoes you found lying
I
around.
think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
How do you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Okay.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Okay.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is kind of a drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Oh. All right.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Oof. I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hungover from it.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Okay, that's a weird analog, but sure. I guess you have a point. Proceed.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Doesn't? Can you sing for me? It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence, and singing is good. We should all sing a little bit more. Yeah, singing is good. We should all sing a bit more.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart.
Yeah.
You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
I mean, that's true.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
He responds, his voice suddenly flat. Why did the police raid the church?
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
So weird.
It looks like he truly doesn't remember. There's a vagueness to his sense of time.
Okay then, thanks.
I think we're done here, Essay.
The figure crawls off into the darkness above. Strange. Hey. Such a weird character.
That was an interesting conversation.
You're telling me, Kim.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
I mean, not every conversation you have with every person alive has to be relevant in the investigation, dude. I get it. Harry's got a problem. But this isn't part of the problem. So, relax. What have we got here?
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? I mean, yeah, it kind of does. This is something that's very weird because I love art personally, and I'm not afraid to say that half the time I don't understand what the heck any of it means or what goes into it or anything. I just like looking at it, but it is something that inspires, I will say. In a certain sense, kind of what inspires me to do this. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. I'm very mathematical, very numbers oriented. So I've never been someone who is very art directed in the conventional sense. But I think in a certain way, there's art in that as well, in numbers, things. It's, yeah, I don't know. You tell me. It's not something that I really think about a lot, but I think there's art in numbers too. It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
Yeah. Now, exactly this. Just this actually ties into what I just said, because diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity, expression of imagination and technical skill. I mean, you can link that to numbers as well. So maybe I'm being silly. You'll probably laugh at me. I mean, comment down below if you have an opinion on the matter. I'd love to hear it. Additionally, its history, cynicism, and pure enjoyment.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture also art? Of course it is, dude. Look at medieval architecture. What are you talking about? Look at the cathedrals and things in Europe. Come on. Just China and Japan, all kinds of Eastern architecture. There's so much art in everything there. I don't suppose, in a certain sense, even modern architecture can be art, but it's not as beautiful, I would say, unless you really like, well, again, numbers. Guess I have been feeling critical lately. That's stupid. Architecture's stupid. No, it's not. I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
This seems like a terrible idea because I'm not good at critiquing art, but okay. Wait, but I don't have to be a 100% cop. Don't I have to be 100% cop to get this case finished and all that? Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from a rote repetition, so be it. No, I cannot risk another copper diversion at this point. Go away. Oh man, I want to opt into this.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Okay.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
See, the challenge here now is logic is my overwhelmingly strongest trait. And conceptualization, while it's not bad, like Half-Light, it's still not great. So, well, let's roll with it. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble. Okay. So there's nothing else to collect here. Let's see, what's this? The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Why would you have a bowl with water in it? Could these wires work as contact microphones? What are they recording? That is so bizarre. Okay, we've got the password now, so let's see.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Sound effects are so weird. It's like from some 40s, 50s sci-fi movie. 50s, I guess. Press play again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon, Fortress, Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Let's try this again. I think I may have the right password for the personal log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Is it my birthday? Is this the police? Please open this thing. Oh, for crying out loud. Afterlife, death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
This is so cool. Weird, man. It's getting unlocked remotely and then you have to press print to access it.
Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
We know she's not a machine. I'm not going to ask that.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
Okay.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
I'm scared. Okay, press print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the
The
printout.
first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
What are they doing here?
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
You think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
His eyes wandered to the various machines around him. Okay, read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Yeah. Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
What on earth?
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Wow.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Data loss.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
Radio computers. That is such a cool concept. Like, what does that even mean? How does that work? So cool.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi, who are all these people?
Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Right, so we're dealing with someone who's quite knowledgeable. Read the fifth entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Okay. That's long ago.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
Right.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Read the sixth entry. See, Kim? It could even be actually related to the case. Don't dismiss anything outright.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audiospatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Right, the spot we just looked at.
Is she talking about?
Yeah. The lieutenant looks to his right toward the silence. Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Interesting. So it's not just the acoustics. What is going on here?
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
What could it be? Look at the water basins behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
This is bizarre, dude. What is happening? Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again.
Oh, man.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Yeah, she must be describing herself.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
Read the 9th entry. So, this person is clearly very smart. Wow. Read the 9th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Canned air for what?
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Ooh. Hello?
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh. Hi. Hello? It's not what it looks like. Oh, she just walks straight up to it and starts typing.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
Not really. Sit down, interfacing. don't get cocky.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access coalition military data links. Okay, whatever. We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. And we're not just breaking in, I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She basically looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We haven't done much.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Sure. What I'm gonna do, let's take a look at this. +1 pain threshold, +1 internet. I'm gonna equip this instead of the crazy tie. +1 empathy, composure, and so forth. Yeah, okay. I like that. Oh, let's see. Let's get rid of the bag in our hand. Ooh, right, I forgot. Where with the T500? Right, we were researching the... Right. We were researching the armor. Or internalizing the armor. Actual art degree. Yeah, it's another copper type. The worst one. Most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle. Until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. Ah, this is good. A wasteland of reality. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic, and that it's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Ugh. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna quit. I think that's the next one I'm gonna research. Yeah, we're definitely gonna research that one next. Okay, but hang on. I wanted to see, is there something we can interact with that we haven't before? No, everything there we have. I want to give this bird to God. I'm sure he's gonna like it. What is this?
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty.
The mother of humanism. Okay.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath
look
her
like lungs.
flowing dress. You should kneel.
Leave me alone, woman. I mean, I don't know. Harry doesn't seem like a particularly religious guy. He didn't even know what the innocences were. No, we're not going to kneel.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope.
This is curious. Look up. No, I'm not your bug. I mean, if you don't believe in that, then you're not going to say this. No.
As that bitter thought passes through your head, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder with 3 fingers.
Kim seems religious, though. As that bitter thought passes through your head, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder with 3 fingers. Oh, yeah, this is the thing now. This could go either way. I don't know how this can affect the game, or the story, or anything. Do we go with what Kim does and just make the gesture? Or do we defy everything? Let's make the gesture.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. When it's done, you're still standing in the apricot-colored light of the window. The
Apricot again.
Smiles her distant smile, unmoved, struck in half by the crack in the glass.
Apricot again. Continue.
Serves her right. She only cares about her sovereign's orb and her silk robes and getting to the aerodrome on time. To leave.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Delorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Holy shit, so this is an old church. 300 years ago. Bloody hell.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them, the 7 sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
Okay.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
He looks at the machinery lying around. Okay.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
I mean, he did the whole cross thing, so I think he is.
A pang of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out.
Pang of guilt. Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
But why, though? I'm still wondering about that.
The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
Okay.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure? Is this confidential information?
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I mean, of course you don't remember being here. You don't remember... Until 10 minutes ago, you didn't remember your name. I look around. I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
Yeah, if I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten.
Yeah, or we could talk to our partner.
It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Kim, are you a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
Okay. I don't like her. She looks like a lever. Not every woman is like that, dude. Stroke your chin first.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
Wow, okay.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've read a book, but it was fuzzy. Okay, no, we've heard that before. When did she rule? What else do I know about her? I want more. Was there something terrifying about her? When did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
So is this like the first church they put up for her? What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene la Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Okay.
Draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed.
Where is this coming from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away.
I mean, I guess sometimes you don't want to face your past, but sometimes you just have to.
No, you must know.
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly. Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman.
Okay.
She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state, a scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene la Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
Okay.
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history, the DeLorean era.
I mean, wow. Seems like the appropriate response.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Okay, now we're starting to get into the whole mythological thing.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
I mean, why was she bad for humanity? No, was there something bad about her? I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her terriers.
Okay.
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state.
Whoa.
And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Okay. So, yeah, this is not. She's not the Virgin Mary of Disco Elysium universe, that's for sure.
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
Right.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacific, mare interregnum.
Okay, whatever that is.
Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.
Crazy.
This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefreighter, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church. Yeah, I'm reminiscing, buddy. I'm thinking of about a lot of things.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Yell, war criminal! Oh, I love this game. She's somehow connected to the case. Glowing lungs, that's fucked up. Nothing, just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. She's somehow connected to the case. I mean, she might be, but I don't see how. Let's go for that. She's somehow connected to the case.
She's been dead for 300 years. I am almost 1,000% certain she isn't connected to the case.
Maybe not personally, directly, but how can you know that as a concept she's not connected to the case?
None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast, this isn't a good place to get lost in.
Kim feels very uncomfortable here. Reconstruct the cracked glass. Let's see.
A jigsaw of broken
Yes.
shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
Who shattered this mosaic?
Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned. Or just hooligans looking for something to break.
Who's this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator.
Oh,
She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
Reichsapfel. What on earth would that be? Oh, I love the lore. Continue.
Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Okay.
And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
I have no idea what any of that means.
After life,
Okay.
death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Sounds like reincarnation. Afterlife, death, after death, life again.
Could these words be the password that unlocks the filament memory?
Lieutenant, this used to say afterlife, death.
Death,
After death, life again.
After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
Right.
This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
Okay. What is the RCM motto now? It's kind of cool for me that you have two ways that you could have gotten the password. You could have examined this wall and got it that way without talking to the crabman, or you speak to the crabman and you just get the password from him straight up. Interesting. What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Justice, union, prudence, and force. Oh, I like this. Puts the fear of God back in the... cool, not very feminine. I like the other one better.
So do I.
Okay, cool. That was the right answer. Step back.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Okay, turn away. Let's talk to this lady. Surely she's done rebooting this thing now?
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
I didn't ask for a resume.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She was literally giving me a resume. That's funny.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Okay.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefect's processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIN prefect. My radio computer.
And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No, I don't. How is an antenna a processing unit? What? What? Huh? No, I'm a master circuit bender. I know everything. Not really. I know a little. I don't really know much about anything in this world, to be honest.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Wait, what's on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region.
This is such a bizarre concept.
It's all around us. That's what on air means.
So the data is being crunched in the air instead of inside the machine and circuits? That is so bizarre.
Like love.
Like love. Okay, conceptualization. Calm down. And the AR1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
That's a good antenna.
But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians.
Who says I'm a civilian?
Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She's clearly an enthusiast.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
Have you seen the crab man?
No?
Did you know he's around?
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
No. You're right. I'm not.
That was a little bit of a weird response from her. It's almost like she was responding to another answer. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Oh. A 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what?
That was my reaction, Logic.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Yeah.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does that exactly mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer. I mean, that is a deeply philosophical question.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Good answer, Logic. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists. I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. And I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home. Yeah, so you measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
You have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success. Same as me, I guess.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
Yeah, I've been there.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the crabman might be somehow responsible here? No, dumbass, he's not.
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands type in hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space.
Okay.
And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
What are you, 40? It's the future of dance music. Same here, it doesn't connect here. Tap on your heart, not like disco does anyway. Okay, wow, that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right, but how do you feel about a club for Nordic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
I know, we've discussed it.
Take a guess, why don't you?
This is too bad, actually, because we had a conversation with them, and they agreed to just put up a club without any drugs or anything. Youth center would be nice, a petting zoo, a place for animals, maybe some community space to help the elderly. That's also stupid. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for Nordic dance music. They said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
But we already did.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Okay, but we already spoke to them. And we know they wanted to put up a drug lab, but we convinced them to not do that, I think.
Fairweather T500.
Right.
Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Damn. So this armor is really strong. But then how did they get the mercenary that was wearing it? +2 hand-eye coordination against enemies in FT500 armor. Huh. What are we going up against in this game? Okay, accept. That's crazy. Let's unlock this. Yes. And then what I want to do is I want to get... which one was it? Wasteland of Reality, yes. That's 20 hours, so it's going to take a while, but that's fine. Let's see. Okay, no more skill points available. Help the ravers start. Tell Andre about Suna's thoughts on the nightclub. Get a cell to talk about her associates. Okay, cool. I think we're done in the church. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see. Now, I just want to quickly grab this money that I saw outside that I missed. This is more and more starting to feel to me like the classic Fallout games. Just way better. Kim, you're on my way. Take all. So... this is strange, man. What's up? What's back here? Surely we should be able to find Lena's husband here somewhere. Shouldn't we? This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil. I'm trying to... Dude. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. Oh. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. The chain trails off into the ocean, to who knows where. Interesting.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what? Ships?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Huh.
It may have been used to service an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification.
Aerostatic battleship. I love this world. It is so bizarre, but so cool. Let's see. I don't think that's going to give us any bonus on interfacing. I don't think we've got clothes for interfacing either. Oh, there. But that gives us +2 interfacing, not just +1. Esprit de corps, drama, bone art. Yeah. We don't have anything that reduces interfacing, right? No. I wonder how much of a boost we'll get from the crowbar.
Worn by elements.
Yeah, nothing. Okay, cool. Well, that's interesting. Ooh, there's a shirt. Rhetoric and -1 empathy. I don't think I want to wear that shirt. We are getting so far away from Martinez. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. Okay. There's another little box there. Scented scarf. Tiny inlets here, off in the far distance where the posts trail toward. Toward what? Something across the water there. Huh. Okay. I still want to know where Lena's husband is. I haven't seen them. Him and what's the other guy's name? Gary? That's the cross that Kim did. A dead phone. A smashed receiver like someone hung up too hard. Okay, so that's one of the phones. Not going to use that. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Ooh, what is this? A phone?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Yes! Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Okay, put sense in and dial a random number. 0052403155.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Go away.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. What is with voices on the on the phone and the radio sounding 100 years old? No, this is not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
Who is Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man.
Okay.
But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
The woman moans and the phone lines howl in unison with her. I'm not a salesman, I was just calling a random number and you somehow ran with it. Yes, I'm a salesman. What exactly did we do to your country? I don't know who I am, but who are you? No, I'm a police officer.
To hell with the police. To hell with you.
Her voice is drowned in white
Wow.
noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects.
Okay.
You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
10 cents in and dial a random number again.
Calling. Still calling. Again? Seriously?
Yes. Shut up.
Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hi, Gerard.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity.
Is electricity there? Please. I need to speak with electricity, please. Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your name. Sorry, wrong number. Is electricity there? I need to speak with electricity, please.
No, but I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call me. Have a good one.
Oh, I love this.
Hanging up.
We're literally prank calling people now.
Disconnect. Tone.
Okay, let's call.
Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Ooh.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Oh shit. Imagine saying this. We could all be a bit kinder to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend. This poor guy is like, oh, thank God I'm free. And then someone comes there to kill him because he hasn't paid whatever he needs to pay. Oh, man. Who is this? Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling in Rags in Martinez. Imagine that. Both of these will probably result in getting the poor guy killed. You seem to be in some sort of trouble. Maybe I can help you. I'm a police officer.
The phone gets hanged up.
First as lightning. I thought so.
All you hear is a little shuffle of nylon as the hand moves on the other end. Disconnect tone.
A single let you know the lieutenant is ready to move now. Let's dial again.
Calling.
I'm tired.
What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number.
Oh.
Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens.
Oh, cool. So we didn't have to pay again.
Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Watch me fail this at 97%. Dial a random number with your eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial. Then pull down on the number. Then move one up. And repeat the motion. Twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Wait, what did I just do?
You dialed 001. This is not the area code of Revachol. It is another destination on another Isola. Some far-off nation-state.
What?
005 is Revachol, ZOC. 001 is Grad, on the Gradian Isola, where the telephone was invented. The next two digits you dial are the area code for the city of Mirova.
What is happening?
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Okay, finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. a connection.
Who on earth did we phone?
An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away, a distant network of phones.
What is happening?
Calling. Calling in the night.
Ooh.
The saddest sound in the world.
Where are we going with this?
Both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring.
Okay.
Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Kim?
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Oh shit. You can't hang up. Let it call more.
Calling. 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 Calling still.
It's just ringing.
Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. Hello, I want to die. Who is this? I can't tell you who I am. I have a secret plan to win mankind. 3,000 years of space on this, peace on this planet. Space, wow. I have to be ominously vague. The woman's voice emerges small, the dearest thing you've ever heard. What is happening? Who are we phoning here? Oh, this is rough. Your voice is so beautiful.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
Hello. She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Dora. Who is this? The connection is bad.
Laura. What was the name that we suggested for Joyce's ship? Boat, whatever.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you, to make it possible to live.
Name feels like a gift that was meant for you to make it possible to live. Ooh, okay. The temptation to say this. Look at Harry's posture. I honestly don't know what to say here. Do I go with that? She knows me. How else would I have phoned this long-ass number to God knows where? Oh, there's temptation to say this. Because that's clearly what Harry wanted to do. This is such a weird thing to say. I'm not going to say this, as much as I want to know what the result would be. I can't tell you who I am. I have a secret plan to win mankind 3,000 years of peace on this planet. I have to be ominously vague.
You're not ominous, Harry. You're drunk.
Oh.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. White noise howls. Hey.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
You're in Morova, right?
Yes, I'm in Morova. Sleeping.
I'm the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man. Where are you going in 2 hours? Want to talk about me? Who am I? You sound like you know me. You want to party? Yeah, sure. Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
The academy? Sounds better than my job. I'm happy.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
My heart hurts. I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm the law. I'm the detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm going to solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Yeah, buddy. We are in a bad spot. Ooh, okay. I mean, do we have anything? I don't think we've got anything that can heal our status.
The ham sandwich looks fresh and nutritious in your hand, begging to be eaten.
Okay, let's
You
eat it.
jam your teeth into the sandwich and immediately feel a series of taste explosions go off in your mouth. It's like someone's carpet bombing your tongue with ambrosia. This is what angels must taste like. Your saliva production increases tenfold. You can barely contain it all.
Slow down, feel the texture of the components and subtle nuances in taste.
It really is every bit as good as it looked and smelled. The different components all chip in and complement each other, forming a flavor that is unique to this particular masterpiece. The bread, as the foundation of the sandwich, is slightly moist due to the tomato juice and mayo, but holds together nicely. Almost nothing falls off the sandwich. You feel like you really got everything out of this experience.
Okay, so we even got a morale boost out of that. That's good.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste. Life is garbage.
We dial the long number again.
You dial the number again. 20 in the middle of it. A familiar ring. Small. Distorted.
26 pulls of the rotary dial.
Calling.
Continue.
Calling.
Let it call.
Calling. 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 It looks like she doesn't want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her.
Just let it ring.
Calling. Calling.
Harry, please.
I need to know who you are. Who are you?
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Put 10 cents in and dial the long phone number one more time.
You dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17 361 451 67 451 451. Calling. 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 And calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
Do you want my money? Punch the phone.
The cold metal is hard and hurts your knuckles. You look at them, turning purple.
How? I've got freaking armor gloves on. That's a unfortunate little disconnect there. Okay, well, I'm not going to punch the phone again, then I'm going to die. Blood drips from your knuckles in the sand. Drip, drip, drip. Ooh.
Yes?
I want to phone more, but I'm going to die. Darn it. See if we can find anything here that might restore my health. Morale's okay at the moment.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Okay.
It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Might be a
A
clue.
clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
It could have been multiple seagulls. I just had to say that.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh.
Kim is so annoyed.
You should still take it.
Filthy jacket. Ugh. Let's take it, just for interest's sake. Ooh, coins. What have we got here? A makeshift roof. Makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Okay. Ooh, crap. What is this? That top will not keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Mega Beano's prescription lenses. -1 perception. Vagrants have recently painted the top red. Water drips from it. Okay. Ooh, what's this? What is this? What is this? Postcard Courant 33. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Items? Where did the jacket go? Oh, right. We can interact with it.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Let's not think about it now. Put it away. My morale's too low. Let's see, items. This one has hell written on its back. Could not be further from the truth. It's the boom years in Courant. Nicest district in Revachol West is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron, and yellow limestone with cold cloud shadows sliding from on the facades. Okay. Ooh, there's money. Come on. Come on, Harry. Yes. Bigger wine canister. It's open and empty. Ooh, there's someone here. Hang on. We've got so many things to talk about. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak. Ooh, shit. Okay.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful. Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oh, hell.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, his eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
Examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's
Okay.
no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Should we equip our bag?
There's some tear and 2 empty.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with.
No, we can't collect the tear. What is this? This coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. Okay, let's talk to this person.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at
Oh, this guy's
an unnatural
dead.
angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Oh, shit. He looked like he was alive. Okay.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Oh man, I hope this is not the woman at the bookstore's husband.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the surroundings
There's some
first.
dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Yeah, this was accidental. He slipped and fell and knocked his head against the bench. Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
Why would you touch it?
This is what killed him.
Yeah.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
So he was drunk out of his mind.
Tear all around us.
He looks at 2 other bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
I wonder if I didn't have the bag in my hands, if it would have had a different dialogue.
True. It feels disrespectful.
I guess. Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home.
Oh.
I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Oh, man.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers,
I knew it.
and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh, man. We are bearing bad news. Oh, this is so sad, man. Holy shit. Oh, this is awful.
A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar.
Yeah, it does. Search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
Look south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand. Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
Yeah, we know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband. Dead on the boardwalk. Oh, this is unspeakably sad, man. Holy shit.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
Jacket.
because it's the most working class death you've ever seen.
The leather jacket. That matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened here? Obviously he was drunk. I mean, yeah, guy obviously had a lot of problems. Oh, man.
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
No shit, what do you think, dude? What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Yeah, so he had some food.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Seriously, how much could it really cost?
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Smiled sourly. Think he was drunk? Of course he was drunk.
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver.
Yeah, obviously. How is it related to the lynching? I mean, anything could be at this point.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
No, dude, this is an open and shut, clear as daylight accident. There's nothing suspicious here. You're right, connecting it with the lynching is a stretch.
Without any further evidence, yes.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
Oh, man. What should we do with them?
From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We already took the case when we spoke to the woman. We found him, we should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Oh, man.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Billy Mejean.
Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
The backside?
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Interesting times for a library to be open. 9 to 6.
Good. We should give them a call from Mike and Emma. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Okay, put it away. Oh, man. This is... Oh, crap. I don't want to accidentally fall. I don't even know if I can. Oh, there's tear. Ooh, there's another thing we can interact with. More tear. Okay. I'm scared of that payphone now. Failed electrical. Okay. Bars cover these long dusty windows. Oh, hello. Hi.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
Blonde man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
How the heck do you know who Kim is?
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
Okay, Half-Light. Wait, what was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Okay. You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Okay, the child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
Okay.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
Huh.
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building? You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? No. What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to shield himself from the freezing snow. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Okay.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Research and development, buddy. Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Wait, what's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes. Okay.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Okay, interesting. Another in-universe thing, that's pretty cool.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
Mea culpa. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of this Felt Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
Yeah, just a suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
Okay, continue.
Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Okay.
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced. What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve. Okay.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Right, so this whole area was literally built by Wild Pines and Martinez. Feld. You're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk? Look under your feet.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Right.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing a gondolas rising into the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a
Gondolas.
childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
No, he smiles again as if he's somehow personally responsible for this bleak turn of events.
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
We're not gonna talk to the guys kid about this, okay? Just calm down. Tape computers, right?
Tape computers.
What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album Bom Baiser dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Okay.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
How do those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
There's so much Dutch coming through here, like Vredefort, Oranje. Ackerman, obviously, I'm not sure whether that's German or Austrian or what that is. US is clearly Dutch. That's pretty cool.
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Every single voice in Harry's head is going like, hang on, what the hell is this guy talking about? Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ackerman, Keith and Guy used, what are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ackerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, is he making this up? Come on, there's no place called the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center of Arts.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
Okay.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
It also seems incredibly primitive.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
The RCM should get some of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. But so they did. The Feld playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
Wait, the Feld playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback experience. But those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back, the boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. I wanted to ask something else.
But of course, what else?
He smiles and ruffles his kid's head. Okay, great. Thank you for all the interesting information. Leave.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Michaela here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Sure, thanks, buddy. I mean, I can't remember what I had for dinner, but sure.
Your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
That was cool.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Okay. More money and more money. Fence blocks the path. No way on from here. Ooh! I found them! What are these? Oh! Nosophet. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Nosophet. Oh my word, Nosophet. Yes, please heal me. Thank you. Oops. Holy crap, I needed that. I needed that so badly. Guys! Guys! Hey! What is the guy's name again? Let's see. Where is Lena's journal entry? Morale. There we go. It's Morale and Gary, I think. Let me just quickly grab this. Okay, what's this? No boat in the boathouse today. How is that a boathouse? This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. That is so tiny. How can it be a boathouse? Ooh, nice. I can heal morale. What have we got here? Hang on. Let me heal my morale. And then let's see. Clothes. What does this give us? +1 savoir-faire. +1 logic, -1 authority. Ah. -1 visual calculus. I mean, anything looks better than that weird-ass losses. Those weird-ass losses. Encyclopedia, but lower perception. Let's stick with that for now. Reaction speed. Okay, we are looking more and more like a bum. Can't say I love that, but whatever. Okay. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What have we got here? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench, covered in rust. Ooh, there's a lot of bullet holes. The sign says Entrée interdite. Whatever that means. Ooh, mortar and coins. An old ticket taker booth, no longer in operation. People paid money to park here. No wonder no one would pay now. Yeah. And fall through the planks. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Ooh, what's this? Fallen Pipo. What on earth is that? Is it like a scarf or a thing? Well, what is it? Small wire framing inside this futuristic looking fallen Pipo hat. Oh. Gives it the aerodynamic shape of a swoop skier's helmet, but none of its protective qualities. Covers the wearer's ears and eyebrows, bring down the drag coefficient. +2 logic, -1 perception. Okay. And we have +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. I'm gonna stick with that for now. Coin. Okay, take all of that. Got another container here. Mortar. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we'll go around. What is this?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Kim's even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here. Yes, an actual war. But I will say this looks like there was an execution. Like, almost kind of like a firing squad or something. Why this many bullet holes?
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them. A dozen at least. Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement.
Oh, this is always such a grim thing. Oh.
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The sun blazes high up in the sky, baking the planks, the sand, your skin. The order was carried out in the afternoon. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Holy shit. I was about to say, because I literally thought about the conscience round thing, where they only have one. It's so that was done so that the soldiers doing the executions didn't have this thing of having killed someone. It's almost like like the name suggests, like to soothe their conscience, because none of them really knows who killed who executed the person. But in this case, it's like a mass execution. Holy shit! Look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes.
Bloody hell.
They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who were they?
Collateral damage on the path toward normalcy and progress. Such is your belief, officer.
Okay, that's cold.
Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming.
Yeah. Oh, the first thought that comes to my mind is the USSR. Look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Look at the person standing on the side.
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim, who was who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution.
Yeah, it could have been either side.
Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
What if it was the Veld personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries?
Another likely scenario.
Lieutenant nods. Oh.
Or maybe...
You mentioned coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
That guy. All right.
Cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Why did I get a little notification on my inventory? That's weird. Okay, so the fair weather is completed. I'm still busy working on Wasteland of Reality. We've already done 2 hours there. Holy crap, it's almost 6 p.m. Let's quickly chat to Lena's husband and his buddy. Tiny cages, carefully constructed. And this. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. Still, they won't light up. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes, crumbling. A buoy bobs in the water. The number on it says 11.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
What is this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water.
Wasn't there something there? I feel like there was something there. Hey, what does this say? It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. Okay. So this must be Gary. Had you ever wish Heimdall was a real place?
How do you do, officer?
The crypto-fascist. What is a crypto-fascist? Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Hey. Hey. Don't insult my friend.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
I don't like Gary.
Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates have been trained to identify the slightest hint of degeneracy by the preeminent authority on it. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate, maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
Revocol. His gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
He pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people.
I thought that was pretty distinct.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
You said Revocol.
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
He nods solemnly. Okay.
The stupid way?
Stupid way?
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd.
It is very odd.
It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
So that's where the crypto-fascist bit comes from. I don't like this guy.
Garbage. You're a true patriot, and you know how it's said. The Seren way. The fine way. With an elegant s.
Do you know anything about the man hanged behind the willing and rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Is this your mug? Hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
Right. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to find me, are you?
Are we gonna find the guy for tossing a mug away? That seems dumb. No, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again.
I mean, sure, I guess.
I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob.
That's weird.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
All right.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
Yeah.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling and rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
And what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence. Huh?
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
Okay, let's move on for now.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kisaragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Then why are you a crypto-fascist?
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will be a really good one?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, this is that racist.
Yes, our lucky racist. Will you grant us 3 wishes, Gary? Are you Gary? Are you a racist? Are you Gary? Are you a racist? I don't know, I like the previous racist better. He's nothing compared to Measurehead.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around.
He blushes. Do you have a problem with Sealites?
No, no problem at all.
Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way, but I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Okay.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes, the burning rhino. Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care, because I won't be the one looking for him out in Safra Sarai.
What's a burning rhino?
A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
Why only the males?
The flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
How so?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly.
Oh boy, okay.
Local peasants call it the passion ring. They fear the rhinos, as perhaps they should.
I mean, you should probably fear rhinos in general. They're pretty dangerous.
The lieutenant sighs without looking up from his notes.
Yeah, Kim's so done with this.
It's clear the burning rhino is dear to him on many levels. some even spiritual.
Oh wow, how do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
This sounds like so much bullshit.
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
How does the lighting of this fluid actually work?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze.
Honestly, what the heck is this guy smoking? This seems unlikely.
Yeah, well, Revacol used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago. That seems unlikely too, doesn't it?
I don't even... What does that even mean? Okay, thanks for your cooperation. Bloody hell. Let's talk to Morale.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Okay, Mr. Ozzy.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
You must be Morale, the cryptozoologist?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back. Or man to man, you shouldn't leave your woman. You shouldn't leave your woman unattended in a cafeteria surrounded by communists. Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Hey, of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
I mean, we don't need to say this. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. Withhold the whole story.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Why does this guy... yeah. I picture him in my mind and I see Gary the snail.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Okay, cool.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. Tell me about this phasmid you were looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sort of specialised techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
Okay.
A ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
So you're ghost hunters. How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? Aren't there more sensational animals out there?
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
Okay.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Right.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
That's a very astute question, Kim.
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says brusquely, enough that even he seems taken aback by it.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lena said there has been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically.
Okay.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis. What was that again? I know that word. Parthenogenesis. Crap. I know that word. Right, a natural form of asexual reproduction where an embryo develops from an unfertilized egg. Right. So it can basically develop without being fertilized. He's answering the question anyway. Parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
That's pretty clever. Females reproducing without males, a travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Oh, that's sweet. Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
He says with some pride. Oh. How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out.
Okay.
At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait? He just said locusts.
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Why?
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny swarm.
Ugh, I don't like locusts. Not in a swarm, especially. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's disgusting.
A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect. Seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
I mean, it's got to be pretty good plant material if you want to actually trap something that could just eat anything anywhere. What'll you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Sure.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Okay, let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
It's time to return to your human morale. How did you become a cryptozoologist, and have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary? How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Real animals. Have you ever discovered a cryptid? Okay, so you're living your childhood dream out here.
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
His eyes narrow. Didn't mean it as an insult, dude. It's literally your dream. Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven to be real.
Yes, the Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Okay.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
Two out of 4,000 is not even 1%.
In fact, it is 0.05%. Ever more magnificent should our search contribute to making that number 0.075%.
Jeez.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the real animals thing. That's rude. Thanks for explaining that. Now about something else.
Yes?
Have you noted anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why?
You sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
Right.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
Interesting. Okay, I'll get going. Should we talk to...
Always a pleasure to see an officer. Officers.
Ooh, that's an awful chance. I don't mess that up. Are we gonna research or internalize another thought? Or are we gonna level our skills? I mean, I really want to internalize more thoughts. Let's see, Reversholian nationhood, rigorous self-critique. Ah. Yo, one sorry piece of shit, a cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it, really criticize yourself, who knows? You might recover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Okay, Kingdom of Conscience. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue, and they're not only good, they're also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized? Kingdom of Conscience. The Bow Collector. Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth. Oh. Okay. White morning. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. Puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Oof. Actual art degree, Wompty Dumpty Dum Center. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Joost, are the stars of this show with their bomber jackets and white sneakers. Head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wompty Dummiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you're not there? Interesting. Haggard nationalist. Oh. Let's do Kingdom of Conscience. I don't know. Let's do Kingdom of Conscience, why not? Oh, look at how his skeleton is exposed here. That's so creepy. We'll put the clothes in the trash. Analyze Gary's composure to find out if he's hiding something more. Okay, we found morale. Now...
Always a pleasure. I mean...
Composure. Oh, crap. Let's see. Do we have anything that increases composure? Oh, my shoes. Okay. Alright. Ah.
The library card is folded into two. Billy is a unisex.
Okay, we have looked at the library card. Alright. So, let's see if that made any difference.
Always a pleasure to see. I mean, officers.
Yeah, so that's 42%. I don't think we're gonna do that right now. Alright. Guys, this has been a long episode. I think it's about 3 hours. And I'm going to call it here. There has been so much happening, so much dialogue, so much information, and so much lore. This world is so deep. There's so much going on. I'm absolutely loving it. And I can't wait to carry on, but I have to cut the episode short here, otherwise it's going to be too long. But yeah, I'm so immersed in this world and I absolutely love it. Thanks so much for joining me and sitting through this with me. I appreciate every minute you spend here. If you like it, drop it a thumbs up, subscribe, I'm starting a brand new playthrough on another game, and it's going up 2 days after this. So actually no, it's going up a day before the previous upload. Yes, I'm actually uploading that before this one, so it's going to be really cool. It's a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time, so I'm very excited. Stick around and make yourself comfortable. We've got a Discord server. Yeah, you're welcome to join and have a chat. Love to see you there. Take care. See you in the next one. Cheers.